Yes. Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the UEC 2021 Open Day event. Yeah, the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge was established in 2018 to be able to empower young people in Africa to turn their creative ideas, skills, and passion into scalable business ventures. The project, which holds annually, is a business pitching and grants competition that challenges the creativity, critical thinking, and the audacity of our young people to survive through innovation. Through this challenge, the Ugwumba Leadership Center has supported over 5,000 young entrepreneurs and innovators in Nigeria towards the establishment of their own enterprises between 2018 and 2020. As a job creation program targeting the young population, the initiative is making massive impact in the Nigerian economy with the number of small and medium enterprises that spring up every year after each edition. This year, Ogumba Enterprise Agency and partners at the Abuja Enterprise Agency, InnoPower, Indo US, NARA Zone UK, Leadership Lara UK, among many others, are set to empower about 2,000 Nigerian youths and women from across the 36 states of Nigeria, including the FCT. So we've invited Mr. REMY CHUKWUNYERE, the Executive Director of Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa, to share with us everything you need to know about the challenge and how you too can participate in it this year. Get ready with your questions, and I'm sure Mr. REMY came here prepared today to answer every question. I'm your moderator. My name is Rebecca Emos. I'm the Program Development Officer at Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. Once again, you're welcome, everyone. I'm sure you're itching with your questions, and Mr. REMY is here. He's ready. Hello, Mr. REMY.
Yeah, good afternoon, and thank you, viewers, for joining us.
Hello, Mr. REMY.
Yes. My name is Remy Chukwunyere, and I am the Executive Director of the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. I am delighted to be here on the UEC 2021 Open Day. Thank you, Rebecca, my moderator.
All right, thank you very much. So without wasting so much time, we're going to dive in quickly into what we'll be discussing today. The UEC 2021 Open Day today. Yeah. So what is the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge all about? I actually read a brief about it, but it would be best to hear from you, sir. So what's the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge all about?
Okay, thank you so much. The Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge is one of the signature projects of the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. We came up with this challenge because of the need to see how we can contribute to the job creation and economic development policies of the government, of Nigeria and those of other African nations. So that's why we in 2018 established the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa, and then developed this model of job creation, that challenges the creativity of young people. Because when you challenge young people, you get the best out of them. So that was why we came up with this initiative, and to also change the narrative about youth empowerment across the country. So that's why we came up with this, and by the grace of God, it's been very successful because most of the young people that pass through the challenge, they have become better today. They have become employers of labor. They have become SME owners, and their businesses are growing. So that is what we are doing, and we bring young people together, and then they pitch their ideas and compete for our grants. So that's what it's all about.
Okay, listeners, you've heard that what the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge is all about. It's about coming with your brilliant idea, pitching them, and then winning grants that you could use to establish your own enterprise. I know that's very amazing. And if you're following us, you can drop your comments or your question or whatever you have in the comment section. And believe me, I'm going to roll them out, and Mr. Remy is going to respond to them. Mr. Remy, you made mention of previous editions. So, how many editions has been held so far, and what were the outcomes? Like, how many editions have been held so far?
Fantastic. It's really fantastic because just like I said, we established the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa in 2018, and the same year we set up with this enterprise challenge. So it's been 3 years, running, with this wonderful and fantastic job creation program for Nigerian young people. So we started in 2018. Then 2019, we came to Abuja to do a national event. We tested and experimented this model in Imo State. That's where we come from. So because it was very successful, we decided to take it to the national level, and we came to Abuja in 2019. For the first edition of the Enterprise Challenge, which we made open to young people from across the country. That one also was very successful. And last year, 2020, was really amazing. That was the first time a lady won the star prize of 1 million naira. And by the grace of God, it was also last year that we were able to reach the 36 states plus the FCT. And you can imagine what it means, getting young people from as far as Kebbi State, Sokoto State, Borno, Akwa Ibom, Lagos, across the country participating in this kind of project. So for us, it was a great milestone. And by the grace of God, the impacts are still resonating around the country. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's very great, Mr. Remy. Thank you for that. So, if you're wondering that you cannot be in the challenge, probably because you're far north or you're down south or you're down at the east, he just mentioned that the challenge is for every Nigerian. Your location is not a barrier. I believe this is one of the first challenge I've had where everyone is participating, regardless of where you're from, your dialect, your religion, you can be part of this as long as you're in Nigerian. So let's talk about what are the criteria for one to be able to participate in this, because I'm sure our listeners want to know what do they need to have to them to be able to be part of this challenge.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Like I said before, it's for young people. Young people. When we started, we made it between 18 and 30 years. Now, the reason was because we wanted to identify young people in their rural areas, in their schools, who are doing amazing things that are unknown to the people, unknown to the government, unknown to other youth development stakeholders. So that's why we said we are looking for starters, people that they are possibly their ideas are still in their heads. So we made it open to young people between 18 and 30. And if you look at that age bracket, you find out that even at 18, some of them are still not in the universities, but they may be doing amazing things. And again, if you check it again, the majority of that age bracket are in the universities. So we purposely decided to do that so that we can give opportunities for all of these young people who have ideas they have not yet launched out, possibly because they don't have money to launch out, or possibly because they don't even understand how to go about it. So that was why we decided to try to set it for that category of young people. And it's been really amazing because some of them, their testimonies are that if they didn't come in contact with the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa and maybe participating in this project, it is possible that their ideas would have died with them. So that's the kind of testimonies that we like. People saying that, oh, this is amazing. I've never come across this kind of training before. I've never come across this kind of idea pitching competition before. And it's possible that if I didn't come across it, maybe my idea would have died with me, or possibly I would have abandoned it because of the lack of information on how to go about launching out or even funding to see how I can get started. So that is the testimony, and we are happy that is really working for us. So now this year there's something we have done. We have decided to open up the margin, somehow, so that we can accommodate more people, because we have seen some more women getting interested, so we now decided it will now be from 18 to 45 years. 18 to 45 years, so that we can accommodate other men and women within the that age bracket, 18 and 45, who also have ideas and they are still struggling to see how they can launch them out, or who have they have what do you call it? They have money, but they don't know how to go about establishing or launching out their ideas. So we open it up to accommodate that category of people. So now, if you are between 18 and 45, you are qualified to apply for this challenge. And again, like she said, male and female inclusive. We want men, we want women. We are not discriminatory at all. Whether you are Muslim, whether you are Christian, we are not interested. What we are interested is, what are you offering? What idea? What is it that you want Nigeria to know about? What is it that you want the world to know about? What solution are you bringing to solve the problem of this country? What solution are you bringing to product or service are you bringing to solve the problems of the world? So these are the things that interest us. So that is why we are looking for people from across the country, whether you are disabled, whether you are a Muslim, or even in APC or PDP or APGA. We are not interested. We're only interested in your idea and how we can help you launch it out and then help you grow. That's what we're interested in. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Remy. So he actually said for you to participate in this, you just have to be between 18 and 45. Then this year, there is a room for more women to be part of this. Yeah, for more women. So are you a young woman out there? Do you have creative idea? You should be part of the challenge. Before we go on, let's quickly go to the comment section and see what our audience are saying. So many of them are here trooping in. You can join them according to Onyekachi. She said, "Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here." DC Becky says, "This is a great one. Nice hearing from us." Yeah, DC Becky, is nice hearing from you too. According to Falcon, he's watching from Jersey. Yes, thank you. It's great to have you. Desire, yes, you're here too. Thank you. Gloria, yeah, we agreed to have you all here. She said, UEC is for all. Thank you for including us. Thank you also for being part of it. She said, this project makes idea come to life. That's Gloria. That's Glory. Okay, there are also questions that are running here. According to Austin Posmos, thank you. Thank God for Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. Thanks. You guys should keep rolling in the comments, keep asking your question. I can see your questions. Keep rolling them in. Keep rolling them in. Onyekachi is asking, does this program include all sectors? Yes, that's my next question for you, Mr. Remy. What are the stages of business and sectors that are acceptable in this challenge?
Okay. Okay. Just like you preempted my answer, we make it also open for everyone. Depending on wherever you are participating in, whether you are into agriculture, you are into food processing, you are into energy, renewable energy, solar, whatever it is. If you are into IT technology, so long as it is solving a problem, we are interested, and you are qualified to participate in this challenge. We are agnostic, sector agnostic, which means anyone from any sector. If you're into waste recycling, waste upcycling, anyone, so long as it is solving a problem, you are qualified to participate. And again, the sector we are more interested in those that are still at the idea stage. We don't want big companies that are maybe already public limited liability company like Dangote or Dangote. We want young people who are struggling, they want to launch out. So we want to give them the right kind of information and the skill sets that they need to succeed when they eventually launch out. And for those who are also struggling for startup capital, we are looking for them. So everyone, every area, wherever you are participating in, wherever your business, even fashion business, media, whatever, telecom, any sector, you are free to participate. And by the grace of God, if you do well, you can win our prize.
Yes, Mr. Remy said, regardless of your physical appearance, whether your physical challenge, you can be part of this. And then there is no specific sector or business type. The only thing is, this challenge is more interested in startups, people that need capital to go on with their business. Yes, thank you, Mr. Remy. Thanks for that. So, what are the activities that are involved in this challenge? Is it just a one day something, or is it something we should look out to a series of programs? What are the activities that are involved in this challenge?
Okay, thank you so much. Again, let me share a little bit of the background and the reasons for the model that we have chosen to adopt. Now, there are so many activities that are involved. We did this because we want to make it difficult for all comers, to just come and win our money, because for us, we want to change the narrative. So we made it so tough and rigorous, so that at the end of the day, those that have audacity and those that are really focused will emerge. So we start with call for applications. We open up the application portal for those who are interested to begin to send in their applications. That is the first stage. Then after that, we close the application portal and begin training for everyone that has sent in application. If you send in an application, you automatically qualify and you are admitted into the boot camp that lasts for about 2 weeks. Then after that, we start with what we call preliminary pitching. Preliminary pitching competition. Pitching is you telling us what your business is all about, and your understanding of the sector that you operate in, how you want to turn the business into an income generating or revenue generating source, and then how you want to sustain it, and every other thing that we need to know about your business. You do that and put that in a video format and send to us. For example, if you have 500 young people who participated in the training, we expect all of them to send in their video pitches. After that, then we go through what we call the online voting. We put your videos on YouTube to enable the public, watch what you have submitted and make their comments. And then we compile all of that with what our facilitators and panel of judges are doing in-house. At the end of the day, we announce the first top 100, top 50 people. Even if there are 500, we screen down to the top 50. Then the top 50 will go through another preliminary pitching competition, which is the second preliminary pitching competition. Then at the end of that one, we now select the top 10, that's the finalists that will come to Abuja to do another pitching competition. Now remember, I said we purposely, designed it to flow this way, so that at the end of the day, those that finally emerge are those that are ready to set up, and those that are ready to grow their businesses and build the business, that will change the society. So that's why these are the stages that are involved. Then at the end of the day, those that win, they go home with their prizes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Remy. Let's quickly see what our friends are saying at the comment section. Onyekachi, I'm sure Mr. Remy has answered your question concerning these sectors. Austin is saying thank you for Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. Thank God for us. DC is advocating for no rape. Okay, we also have Mr. Jude from Abuja. He said he's watching from Abuja. Michael Joshua, he said we're here, startups and for startup capital and investors. Yes, you should be part of this challenge if you need capital and investors. Okay, here's a question from Onyekachi for you, sir. He said, what's the major business criteria being looked into? Looking at it depends on the uniqueness of the idea, or is its scalability or the model or sustainability?
Okay, it's
Sir,
not.
that was a question from you,
Yes, yes,
for
yes.
you from Onyekachi.
Okay, Onyekachi, thank you for the question. Just like I said before, by the time you begin to fill the form, you will see that there are a lot of things that we are looking out for. We want to know, just like you said, is it high, is it unique, is it innovative? That is very, very important because we want innovative ideas, that were designed to change the problems of the people. So that is important to us. Then, is it scalable? Is it profit oriented? Is it going to make money for you? Is it going to create jobs for other people? Is it sustainable? All of those are important. You have pointed out important criteria, that we use to select who and who that become winners of the challenge. Those are very, very critical and important to us. Thank you.
Okay. Bridget is saying, thank you so much, Mr. Remy. Everything you said is perfectly understood. We're ready to go. We're glad that you've understood everything, Bridget. That's awesome. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. You guys can keep rolling with your comments, your questions, and whatever you want to know about the open day. Mr. Remy here is capable. He's going to answer everything you need to know about the challenge. So going further, Mr. Remy, you made mention of what the participants need to do, what they are required. So what do they stand to benefit from this challenge, from this project? What would the participants benefit from this project?
Okay. Um, there's a lot to benefit from this project. So much, so much. When I say there's a lot to benefit from, now the reason is because apart from the grand prizes, the amount of information that they take home is amazing and enough to also jumpstart their businesses. So the truth is that here in the country, and it's quite unfortunate that what we call empowerment is only when you go home with some cash, with money. That's the only thing that we call or we consider to be empowerment. Now, but the knowledge is inestimable. The amount of knowledge that you get from this challenge is inestimable. You cannot quantify it in terms of cash because in the past we have had young people who participated in the challenge, testify that the information they got is equivalent to what you learn in the MBA class or in Lagos Business School and in some of those other places. That's the kind of information that you acquire. So if at the end of the 2 weeks boot camp, where we expose you to important business development skills and information facilitated by maybe professors, our partners in the US, and those that we select from here within the country, if at the end of all of these, and you gather all of those knowledge, my sister, my brother, even if you don't win the prizes at the end of the day, you are made, you are ready to run with your vision, with your idea, even without the money that we are offering. So that is enough empowerment for you. So just like I said, apart from the money, the knowledge you are going to get is fantastic and is enough for you to move ahead with your life and continue what you are doing. As I speak with you, there are some people who participated in this challenge in the various years that we did it. They didn't win, but they went ahead in other programs organized by other people and won their own prizes. They didn't win our prizes, but they went and won other prizes. The reason is because they got enough information that could help them move forward beyond what we have given to them. So that is one of the major benefits, the knowledge in design thinking, ideation, pitching techniques, financial literacy, and a whole lot of other things that we release to the young people. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Remy. Just like Michael Joshua from the comment section, I pointed out that empowerment is not all about money. Like empowerment, he's passionate about the structure. When you come to the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge, you not just get financial.
Okay, I think she has problem with her network there. So let me continue with what I was saying. Like I said before, thank God, Michael Joshua, you have validated what I just said. Empowerment is not just about money. It's not just about. But unfortunately, that's what our people are used to, and that's why we developed this model. To make sure that even if you don't win the grand prizes, you, with all the information you have gathered through the enterprise development. Through the training, the boot camp, and all of that, you are satisfied and also are ready to run with your idea, with your vision. So that's enough empowerment as far as we are concerned. Even though there are grand prizes to be won, but those ones for us are more important than even the money that you are going to get if you succeed as one of the winners. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had a bridge in my network. So, Mr. Remy, every year the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge keeps getting better. Like things, beautiful, great things come up every year during the challenge. So, what should we expect this year?
Yeah, I'm laughing because this year is going to be really very interesting, and yeah, because we are going to do a lot of things, and we are getting a lot of people also involved. A few weeks ago, we signed an MOU with Abuja Enterprise Agency. Abuja Enterprise Agency is one of our key partners now, and they are seriously, coming to contribute their expertise in what we are doing. And I'm sure you know that Abuja Enterprise Agency is a government agency that has the mandate to do what we are doing. So you can imagine when two organizations that have the same mandate, join forces together. You can imagine what it will become, what will become the outcome. So that is one. And then our other partners in the US, like she mentioned, Inner Power
Yes, yes.
in the US, Nazra Roth in the UK, Leadership Player in the UK, Legacy Premier Foundation in the US, and so many others, even those that are here in the country. They are all going to join forces with us to make sure that we move this enterprise challenge to the next level. And by the grace of God, this year, three people, the best ideas, that make it to the finals, they will win 1 million naira each. 1 million naira each. That has never happened before. But we are doing it this year because we want to really take this to the next level. And by the grace of God, we are attracting investments from around the world to support those that will make it to the finals. It's going to be marvelous. So I want you to be part of this. You can't miss this opportunity. Thank you.
I told you that the enterprise challenge gets better every year, and imagine he just made mention that three best ideas are going to emerge, three best ideas are going to win 1 million naira. Like that's huge. That's huge for me. That's huge. So if you're just joining us, this is the open day for the 2021 Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge, 2021 Open Day. And for more information, to know more about Ugwumba Leaders, you can visit our website at www.ogumbaleaders.org. Follow all social media platforms at Ugwumba Leaders. Then for YouTube, it's bit.ly/Ugwumba channel. Make sure you go there. There are previous editions of the Ugwumba shows, Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge, where you can get more and more information on how you can go about being part of the challenge. Yes, so you spoke about some of the partners with the agency. Yeah, you spoke about some of the partners. So I want to know, love to know, how is the government getting involved in this project? Because we know, like in most African countries like Nigeria, we always work hand in hand with the government, especially from civil societies like Ugwumba Enterprise. So how is the government getting involved in this very project?
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. For us, we we don't really want government funding for this, but what we need is the kind of technical support, that will be made available to the participants and eventually the winners, and by the grace of God, we can say the government has been part of this, from inception, because in 2019, even in 2018, the first edition, we had some government officials from CAC, Corporate Affairs Commission. The director came and spoke to the young people how they can register their businesses even from the comfort of their homes. Then we also had representatives of regulatory agencies like NAFDAC, SON, and even ITF was there at the event, the first edition, to share the opportunities that they have for young people. And then coming to the one that we had in Abuja, we had the participation of CBN, the Deputy Director, Development Bank, Development Department of CBN. He was there to also share some of the funding opportunities, loan programs that they have, that young people can apply for. And then so many others like Rural Electrification Agency, National Development Bank of Nigeria, and so many others. So government has really been part of what we are doing. Even SMIDA was there. Then Abuja Enterprise Agency, they were also there from the beginning, 2019. So that is for us enough contribution and participation, because we are not asking for money unless they have money to support us because of the impact that we are making. But for us, coming to share the information and the opportunities that they have for Nigerians, basically is enough for us. Because unfortunately, there is a big disconnection, between the government and the people, and that is why you find out that most young people, even the women, do not even have idea of the loan programs that are available for them in CBN, in NISAL, in all of those DBN, and so many of those government agencies. So coming to our programs is like an opportunity for them to showcase all of these, and for us is enough contribution from the government. So I think that is what I have to say about that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Remy. Thank you very much. We have a question from Onyekachi at the comment section. He said, what happens when you have an innovative idea, scalable business model, among others, but could not get enough votes to take you to the semi-final? From your explanation, for one to make it to the semi-final depends on people's votes and not really the experts' judgment from the organizers. Mr. Remy, is that true?
Okay, I think this is a fantastic question. I like that, Onikachi. Thank you so much. The truth is that we decided to get the online voting involved to see what people are saying. We know when someone invites his friends and family members, to come and give him votes. We understand that. We did this last year. We introduced the online voting last year. But eventually, we didn't just depend our assessment on the online voting, because we understand how it can work. This is not the BB Niger. It is not what do they call the other one, where people mobilize for votes. We know what we are looking for, and we know when people make what do you call it, unbiased judgments and comments about your ideas. So that one is there for everyone to look at what you have, what the participants are proposing, or the pitch decks that they have brought to us, so that for example, that will help them also assess how biased or how accountable our systems, or how transparent, sorry, our systems are. Because if we eventually announce someone as winner, and because the video is online, you can go there and say, oh, how can this person win? Why did they declare him winner, or why did they declare her winner, when what she has is not good enough? There are other people that have better ideas. So we put all of those online, so that on your own you can have a fair judgment of us, and what our judges or facilitators have also come up with. So that's why we introduced the online voting. We don't just depend our assessment, all of the assessments, on the online voting. We know what we are doing. That one is okay for us, and then the internal judgment or assessment is final. Thank you.
All right, I'm sure, Mr. Remy, you've dealt very well with this question. I told you earlier that he's capable of answering everything you want to know about the Enterprise Challenge. And if you do have not connected with Ugwumba Leadership Center on all social media platforms, I just want to tell you that you have to, because they are massive value there every week. So simply go to at all social media, follow at Ugwumba Leaders on all social media. At YouTube is bit.l y/Ugwumba channel. There you can see videos of previous editions of the Enterprise Challenge, the leadership shows, and a lot of content that will be productive to you. You can also go to the website at www.ugwumbaleaders.org for more information about Ugwumba Center. Okay, Mr. Remy, let's talk about when this whole enterprise challenge is going to start. When will the call for announcements be announced? When will the call for application rather be announced? Like, I'm sure our audience are itching, like, when can I get into this? When can I get into this? So when can they start sending in applications?
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, the we are ready, but we like to follow due process, just like they call it. So on the 1st of October, we are going to open the application portal. Some people have already started trying to access it, but they are not allowed, because it's not yet time for us to release the portal. So what happens is that from the 1st of October, we are going to release it, and then if you are so what you need to do is connect with us on social media. On Facebook, connect with us, so that you can be regularly updated. On social media, on Facebook at Ugwumba Leaders. That's facebook.com/Ugwumba Leaders. Ugwumba Leaders. So that is where you can get all the information that you need to know about for example, when we release the call, the link will be posted on all our social media handles, even on our website. So get connected with us. If you want more information, make sure you connect with us on all our social media handles, so that you don't miss out on anything. So that's what I have to say now. But be ready. I assure you that on the 1st of October, you will be able to send in your applications. That is what I can say now. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Just as Mr. Remy said, you want to be informed about the Enterprise Challenge. Stay glued to all Ugwumba Leaders pages. Go to the social media platform regularly. And as of 1st October, the announcement, the application dates will be opened, and then people can send in their applications via the portal. Let's check the comment section. Like I told you earlier, you can roll in all your questions to ask Mr. Remy, because he's capable to answer them. Yes, according to one of the fellows, Mr. Issa, Sir Issa said, honestly, this is a great opportunity brought to Nigerian youth by the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. We really appreciate Uchiwansu for that. And also, I want to acknowledge the effort and sacrifice of Mr. Remy in trying to bring opportunities to the Nigerian youth, so that they can be productive in their communities. Thank you so much. Yes, this is one of Ogumba's fellow 2020. He's applauding the president, Ogumba Uchiwansu, for being part of, for bringing great opportunities for Nigerian youth, and also Mr. Remy for his endless effort. This is God, thank God Stanley. He said, "Thank you, Mr. Remy. Must the enterprise be registered?" Here's a question for you, Mr. Remy.
Okay, like I said before, we are taking this opportunity to young people who are just starting out. Like I said before, most of them are in the universities, most of them are even struggling for admissions, but they have ideas that can change the society. So at that stage, you don't expect that enterprise to be registered, or it's possible they are registered or they are not registered. But for us, like I said before, we are more interested in those that still have the ideas in their heads. The ones that are still in their heads, they don't know how to launch out. They don't have money to launch out, but they have amazing and highly innovative ideas. They are the kind of people that we are looking for. So at that stage, I'm not sure such ideas or businesses have been registered. You find out that even some of them don't even have a name for their businesses. We have come in contact with such young people. They have amazing things, the products, even, but they don't have a name. They don't even have a company name to talk of registration. So we love such people. There are some of them that, for example, Where, let me mention some names. Innocent Onachukwu, the guy that won the first prize, and then Ezinne Wakuba, the lady that won the second prize. It was after the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge that they registered their businesses, and today they have big businesses and they have employed other young people that are working for them. So we don't expect the businesses to be registered because we understand you don't have money to register. We understand you don't even have a name. So we are not looking for only registered businesses, but for adventure, you are already registered. Fantastic. That is okay for us. But we are not talking about public limited liability, public what do you call it, companies, Dangote and Co. We are not looking for such companies. We're looking for small companies that 1 million naira can be so much money for them, to get started or to scale up. Those are the kind of people we are looking for. I hope I've answered the question.
Yes, you have. And it's a great privilege to have our president here with us. President Okumba Uchiwonsu is here. Thank you very much, sir, for taking out time to be part of our Open Day. We really appreciate. He said, "Well done, DG." Yeah, we really applaud Mr.
Thank you,
Remy for
sir.
taking out time to discuss with us on the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge 2021. So thank God, I'm sure Mr. Remy has answered your question. I'm sure Mr. Remy has answered your question. Sir, earlier you spoke about being part of people that have benefited from this and all, from the Enterprise Challenge previously and all. So can we have more details about, like, can we talk more about our winners, like our previous winners? Let's showcase them. Let's get to know more about them, those that have participated, success stories from the Enterprise Challenge.
Uh,
I'm sure so many people just joined us and they will love to know more about that because,
okay. Okay.
yes, go ahead,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. Just 1 minute. I'm going to share something. I'm going to share. Okay. Before we get that, just hold on. I want to share some. Hold on. I want to share some people that won the last prize.
Okay, so before we get to the videos, okay, so before he gets to the videos, let's talk about how you can connect with Ugwumba Enterprise, with Ugwumba Leadership Center. Go on all your social media, is it your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your IG. Just type at Ugwumba Leaders, and then boom, you're there. Connect to them. for the website, you go to www.ugwumbaleaders.org, and then you get all the information you need to know. And for all videos and content you want from Ugwumba, go to Ugwumba channel on YouTube at bit.ly/Ugwumba channel rather. Yes, Mr. Remy, can we have the videos, please?
A honey packaging company. I am Wakubezine, the founder of Next Empire. In 2019, I came to Ugwumba Entrepreneurship College with my sachet honey as an idea then, and I won the second prize position for 300,000, which I used the money to do my MVP and to register to document my business. And today you can see the beehives. We have over 100 beehives installed in different localities in Imo State to ensure the supply of our honey. We already have our automated sachet honey packaging machine, and we have our product in the market. So you can use your money wisely. We invested our money. Thank you. Okay, welcome to Next Empire, a honey packaging company.
Okay, that was beautiful. That was one of the winners. She has a honey packaging company. That is really amazing. That's really amazing.
Hello everyone, my name is Ruth Ede and I am an Ugwumba fellow. I won the third prize of 500,000 naira at the third edition of the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge at Abuja last year. You too can be a winner if you work hard and if you continue pushing that business forward. Thank you and see you in advance. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Mbaka.
So at the comment section, we have a comment from Onyekachi where he asks, no runner up, sir. Like, is there any runner up for the challenge?
Okay. Um, like I said, this time we are looking for fantastic business ideas that will go home with three best ideas that will go home with 1 million naira each. We did this because just like I said, we are remodeling and we are also innovating, for best practices around the world. So we are going away from the idea of first prize, second prize, third prize, where maybe the first prize winner goes home with 1 million naira, the second prize goes with 700, the third with 500. We have done that for the past how many years now. So we found out that the 500 may not be enough to really push the business further. So that is why we are looking at the best three ideas in whichever sector that the panel of judges, deem fit, to announce them as winners. each of them will go on with 1 million naira. Then the rest seven who made it to the finals, they will go home with consolation prizes. So that's how we are going to do it this year. Did you hear me?
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Finally, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Finally, what is your advice to Nigerian youths and women who want to participate in this challenge? Like, what's your advice to them?
My advice is very simple. My advice is simple. They have to get connected to us on our social media handles. And to do that, they just quickly go to ugwumbaleaders.org. That is the website. We have links to all our social media handles there. They can go directly to Facebook and connect with us, like our page at www.facebook.com/Ugwumba Leaders. Then on Instagram, it is also the same, instagram.com/Ugwumba Leaders. Then on LinkedIn, you go to LinkedIn. I think I'm going to paste that shortly. LinkedIn is www.linkedin.com/company/Ugwumba Leaders. So if you're connected with us on social media, I'm sure that you get notifications whenever we release any update, especially as regards the enterprise challenge that will commence on the 1st of October. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, sir. If you've been with us from the beginning, you realize we've been talking about the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge, which, like I said earlier, is a business idea pitching and grant competition that allows young people to come and showcase their creativeness, creative thinking, and how to be better in the society, and then how to set up their own enterprises through innovation, yeah, through innovative means. It was actually a great moment speaking with you, Mr. Remy. Thank you so much for taking our time to educate us about the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge. So this year, like I said earlier, 2,000 young people will be participating. Over 2,000 young people. Are you a young person that wants to be part of one of those 2,000? The beautiful thing about this challenge is even if you don't emerge as the top 10, you have so much knowledge that could sustain you for a very, very long time. So immediately you have to connect with us on all social media platforms and then go to the website for more information so that you can quickly apply when the portals are open. Like you said, on the 1st of October, the portals will be open. Thank you very much for all of you that have taken time to come and listen to us for all your questions and everything. But this discussion does not end now. You can drop in your comments, your questions in the comment box, and believe me, it will be attended to you. So thank you very much, Mr. Remy, for being part of the show today. Thank you very much for taking our time to come to the open day. As I said earlier, my name is Rebecca Emos, the Program Development Officer at Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. I want to see you all at the Ugwumba Challenge. Yes, this is the Facebook page, this is the Instagram, and this is the LinkedIn. You can join us all. Thank you very much, sir, for taking our time to come today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure, speaking about the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa and our
Thank you, sir.
signature
Yeah, these are
program.
comments from our comments chat. Yes, from DC Becky. So many of you that are applauding the show. Yes.
Okay.
So lastly, before you go, Mary is here. She said, great idea. God bless you. God bless you for this life lifting opportunity. Yeah, thank you very much, Mary. Thank you. So this is it on episode 1. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the action here on UEC 20.
Okay.